been through a few storms, and then after talking to some of the locals that had been here for quite some time, this was insane.
We never really expect that it would be that strong, so we didn't prepare for anything.
This is the worst thing that I ever experienced on these past 30 years.
That was so scary.
I did get a lot of flooding in my home.
The winds were really howling through the windows and the doors, even though we had Typhoon shutters.
It was so loud, you really couldn't hear the damage going on outside.
Everything is damaged.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, my patio was gone, and that was like a 40 by 40 patio.
If everything is gonna, go away, then as long as we're safe.
Just looking out the house was depressing.
Every single telephone pole that I know around my area was down. Trees were down, a lot of cars were damaged, homes that just got ripped apart. It was really devastating.
The hardest part of the typhoon was basically adapting to the changes. Living without power, living without water.
It was so hard to deal with 1 month, no power, no water. But for some of us, it went more than a month. Some of us are right now going on 3 months.
I have a 4-year-old baby. It's really, oh my God. She kept on saying, Mommy, why we don't have power, we don't have water, we don't have internet.
I have 3 boys. It was really hard to even just comfort them in the evening. It was so hot. We had to just leave windows open.
We just blow with the carton with every night, and we cannot sleep good also.
I really feel sorry for my family.
It was hard, especially if you see people like they're scared. See people lining up for everything, for gas, for food.
Or right after the storm, within a few days, lines for gas was chaotic.
Dude, that was like an all-day thing. I mean, you stand in line in the morning and you wait there for 5 to 6 hours sometimes.
6 hours to stand in line to find out I could only get $20 worth of gas.
Actually, I had to come back a few times because the first time I lined up, I was not even able to get any gas.
Everything on island was a lie. Whether it was for gas, to buy groceries, to buy water, everything was a lie.
The island in and of itself is fairly resilient, but this storm was on a biblical scale, to be honest with you. The devastation was phenomenal. And then for Des and the folks at Atkins Kroll Guam to rally the troops around the world, from Stefan Bombard through the different folks, Nick Sr. in Australia, to pull together and bring all this stuff into the island was just absolutely a heaven sent.
Doug had told us that for those who had no homes, that he would open up the service side department as a shelter.
I'm so happy that Mr. Brennan offered that place. So we've been staying there for more than a month.
Only Ikitira opens their door for their employees to stay at.
From AK, the first relief we had was the extra money that they gave us.
$250. And I didn't expect that. No one expected that. That really helped out. I mean, it just shows that this company, we work for a very giving company.
The thought that went into the care package, the food, the toiletry items, the burner so that you could cook, because a lot of people didn't have electricity.
Canned goods and noodles.
My kids were very excited about the snacks, especially my 4-year-old.
When we received the items, I basically told my children that we will have those items when I go home, so they were waiting for me at the gate when I come home. We opened it all at the same time, and there was just ecstatic.
Some goods I give to my relatives. They were thankful and they're telling me that I'm lucky to be working for AK.
Des came in, which is our president. He showed that he was willing to help.
He was going to get generators for every employee here. I was like, wow, really? That's so cool.
Way over and beyond. I mean, you had the other help, right? And then in came the generators. It's like putting the cherry on the cake if you want.
It really helped the kids get up just to even get online and play games again for them.
I think the best part was watching the kids run around getting all excited about stuff and the care packages that were distributed.
Some of us are also crying when they're giving it out. We're thinking that we're so blessed that we have family like them who really cares for us.
Yeah, it's a good privilege to work here in the company like this.
The donations that came in, the things we were able to do for our staff and their families, just was phenomenal.
We didn't expect that, that kind of donation coming from them.
Being here for so long and knowing some people, AK 100% stepped up and helped everybody out more than any other company I think on this island that did for their own employees. None of the bigger ones that I know of helped out anybody as much as AK did. So, no, they rocked.
Thank you. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng tumulong sa amin. It was a big help.
Si Zeus Maasi, thank you.
To this Masi, thank you.